about the concept of time budgeting. One of the biggest mistakes that we all make with time, and I've been guilty of this, but I've been working on fixing it, and I'm going to have it fixed, is telling ourselves that we will do something for as long as it takes in order to get the desired outcome. This is the wrong way of doing things simply because time is not not an unlimited resource. We have a limited amount of time. So we can't just say things are going to take as long as they're going to take because eventually we don't have any more time to give. So instead, what you want to do is give yourself a time budget. Time budget is very simple. I'm going to do this task. I have 15 minutes. This task has 5 minutes. This task gets an hour and a half and no more time than that. And then what it's on you to do is to create the urgency and the motivation, if you will, to make sure that you get that task done within the allotted time frame and then move on to the next task and then the next one and the next one so that you can budget your entire day, your entire life, your entire career, business, etc., around the budget that you have given yourself to get things done. Instead of telling yourself, I'm going to work on this and I'll just take as long as it takes in order for it to get done. Because the problem is eventually you will be out of time. You're going to be time bankrupt because you're letting everything run over for as long as it possibly can take. Remember, Parkinson's law says the task will expand or contract given the amount of time given to it. So if you contract the amount of time you give yourself, you will contract how much time you take to get it done. You will find you have resources to get things done a lot faster and a lot more effectively and efficiently than you thought you did just because you put a limit on yourself. Human beings, we are very adaptable creatures. When we put limits on ourselves, we tend to adjust and adapt to those limits. But if you put no limits on yourself, well, guess what? You won't adjust and adapt. You'll just take as much time as you need to. So there's a time to give yourself no limits, of course, like setting goals and what you think you're capable of. There's also a time to give yourself limits, such as how long you're going to take to get something done. So think about this. Actually, don't think about it. Actually, start applying this right now because you are on the clock as of this minute. Work on your game.